Hello guys, and welcome back to another Kingdom Hearts Union Cross video. So I'm a little bit excited about what we're getting about this update. New medal? New update? I don't know. We just need to go ahead and check what we're gonna have here. So let's see what we're gonna have for this update. So I don't know what is going on with that dog. That dog is actually being annoying in the in the evening here. So let's see what do we have here. So as long as I'm seeing here, illustrated Mickey has been illustrated. Hey, I had this medal, I think. I don't know if I sold it, I don't remember. So let's go ahead and talk about this medal. So for 2 turns, we'll provide you medal strength. For 5k, it will provide you strength, upright, and power speed magic strength for 10. Special attack boost for 220, count +1, damage the higher HP. And then the supernova ability for all mastery for 2 turns, metal strength for 6k, target the enemy's defense, upright, and power speed magic defense for 10, special attack boost for 320, and triggers free for slot 1. It's activated while depending on a PvP. I wouldn't say that this medal is actually good though. Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that this medal could be good, to be honest. Let's call it like okay, another medal on the list. Okay, let me check if I do have this medal. In case if I don't have it, then that's okay. At least I know that it's not an urgent medal that we need. His power, so that's the point. I did remember having him, but I don't remember if I still have him. That's the case. And if I don't have it, I don't care. Like, to be honest, it's just like, it's not a medal that I don't urgently need. I do remember having him, but in this case I don't have him. Clearly it's actually seen that I don't have the medal. Previously I did have him. I do remember him selling kind of medals for the drop point banner. That's where most of my medals were sold. So I think that, no, I don't have the medal. Oh, there it is. I was okay. Maybe I was just overreacting, or maybe I didn't check well. So okay, give me a minute. We just need to make a comparison about what this medal is going to be. So yeah, maybe I didn't search well. Maybe that's why I couldn't find him. But well, at least I know that I have this medal. But no, he could be a little bit down though. It could be like a little bit. Where? He was over here, right? Why is it a little bit difficult to find medals? Like, even if it's on the power source. Oh, there you are. So, what do we have if we have this upgraded medal? Like, I know it's a 2-turn situation, but it's not like a very powerful medal as long as I see it. So it was under the 44k, I think. No. Well, 44k if it's actually max upgraded. So yeah, my bad. Like, he's not over here. Why it's so hard to find this medal? Maybe it's because of the black code. Or maybe I'm infected with darkness, because, you know, the black code, it actually makes you, people doesn't notice you if you're in dark or not, so maybe that's why. It doesn't, well, the people with darkness doesn't detect the you know, Mickey, so that's good. Okay, now what do we have if we go to the Mogul shop and we fully trade him? Let's see. So I need strength. He's under the 46k, so should be, there you are. This is where all my money is gonna be onto, so inspect the ideas. Okay, he is under 47. And the ground. There you are. At least I had extra attack and strength, so that makes it a good thing. Now, let me just do this something quick. Here we go. Kyrie. Okay, that's good. Okay, now let's talk about this medal. So pretty much as long as I'm seeing here, the medal is not so great, to be honest. But it's a 2-turn strength stack. So even so, you can use that on PvE, mostly PvP. And if you're wondering what is the animation of this guy, like, it says Rising Sun. I don't know, it's the Rising Sun, you know, when Sora has the attack, when he needs to defeat all the Heartless in Kingdom Hearts 2, and he uses the ability called Rising Sun. I don't know if this is the ability, because it deals 4 hits maybe that, or it could be the animation of, let me go scroll it down. He was a tier 7. I do remember him being a tier 7. Give me a minute. He's around, no, this is Rising Wonder. 4 hits? Yeah, it could be the same animation as Hercules B. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know what is the animation for this guy, but if it says Rising Wonder, it deals 4 hits, and this one, Rising Sun, 4 hits. Even so, I don't remember what is the animation for this guy, because I never played with, I never used the illustrated Mickey. But I'm not saying he's not useless. Like, for people who doesn't pull for banners or doesn't pull for medals, this is a great help for you guys. My bad. I'm actually scrolling to see where is the medal. Yeah, there you go. So, from my point of opinion, yes, he is a very good medal. He has a solid multiplier. As long as you have the HP, you're gonna do a great solid damage. Now, 2 turns of metal strength for 5k is actually very good. You can use it for PvE, the colliseum. To be honest, PvP, I don't know, but in this case, for people who doesn't pull for banners or wants to save their jewels and they need a little bit of help, if you still have those medals, go for it. I love it. Like, if you have it already as a 7-star, the only thing that you need is just a Fantasy and Mickey and Fantasy and Mickey B, and I'll already show you how to evolve to the super, how to evolve to tier to tier. Like right now we have the logo shop. You can go to the items. Each material costs you 10 jewels. I don't think that many people are gonna be greedy, like, oh, 10 jewels, that's a lot. No, guys, it's just 10 jewels. It's like the very minimum that you can get. You got a magic broom, you got the Fantasy and Mickeys, you got the magic mirrors. For people who did actually keep those, for people who actually kept those material situations when we have the previous material in, from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, depending which day that you wanted to give the, the materials, then you don't have any problems to have the Cheshire Cat, Merlin, Fairy Godmother, Yensid, the Fantasy Mickey A. Depending on which one, you can go ahead and choose the fairies, and pretty much you're gonna evolve your medal very easily. But for people who doesn't have it and they sold it everything like I did, then yes, you need to struggle to use your jewels. But like I mentioned, 100 jewels, I think it's the most thing that you need to waste, or 200. For a tier 10 medal, it's actually worth it than, I don't know, than 15k or 30k or the banners that we're having. Pretty much, I think it's much better, it's actually worth to have those medals. And I already let you know, pull for normal banners like the draw tickets one, because right now the updated ones doesn't have the older medals anymore. So you want to go ahead and give if you go to the shop and you go to the banners, like you already have the ticket draw. For example, if we go to the draw odds, let's go to the very bottom ones, like the ones that we really care here. Like, let's say if I actually find like for example, Illustrated Cloud is an upgraded one, SP Axel as well. Illustrated Sora A, I think those, like Illustrated Sora A and Rico are upgradable. Illustrated Aqua as well, I think. Which one over here? The Illustrated Kairi, like the first one, now it says tier 7, so she is actually very good. We already have the Illustrated Kid Mickey here, so you know what I mean? Like, this is where you can get all of your medals. All of your medals that you want to go ahead and upgrade. HD Axel as well, Castle Roxas, Illustrated Halloween Sora. Which one that I'm still looking here? The Prime medals are still not upgraded. But well, you get the point, right? Like, you are able to get all the other medals that you can upgrade on this banner. It doesn't cost you. Like, you just need to get, like in this case, the sufficient draw tickets, and even so you can get the Illustrated Kairi here. But like I mentioned, you will be able to get those medals upgradable by just pulling here. Right now those banners doesn't have those, because right now you got Kingdom Hearts 3 7 medals or 3 Supernova Plus medals, and pretty much like the older medals are not in those banners anymore, so it's very hard for you to actually get those upgraded medals. But that's why I mentioned on all my videos, at least keep one copy of a medal, even if it's a tier 3, tier 2, tier 1, whatever. You don't know when it's gonna be upgradable sooner or later. I said that when the tier 9s was actually upgraded, and we got the point that, hey, you know, we got the illustrated Cloud, the illustrated Kingdom, the Trio, the Soren Riku, the other 358 days, all of those medals. And I think that the last one that got upgraded was, maybe it was the Trio, or maybe it was the Aqua, I don't remember, but you get the point, right? Even so, as well, those other 2 medals, they got upgradable to tier 10. Maybe people are right now regretting when I go to Twitter and they say, hey, you know what, I actually used up all my other medals and all that stuff, and I regret it for selling it on the drop point banner. That is where our medals went into the doom. So guys, please do not sell all of your medals. Like, think about medals that you want and save them. Pretty much very easy. Like, just think about one medal that you think that, hey, you know what, I'm actually saving, for example, for my end, I'm actually saving the Kingdom Hearts 3 Riku, this guy, because I don't know if this guy is gonna be upgradable to Supernova Plus Plus. The Dark Aquas, for example, even so that many people say, hey, you know what, why Dark Aqua? To be honest, there's only one Dark Aqua, and or Anti-Aqua, whatever you want to call her, and she is actually a very unique animation with Supernova and Attack, and I doubt that many people are gonna do that unless they unleash an Anti-Aqua B. I don't know, but I'm saving a lot of Aquas, or I'm saving the illustrated Kingdom Hearts 2 Roxas, the illustrated Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora. I believe those 2 medals can be upgradable sooner or later, or I don't know, other medal that you think that it's gonna be upgradable, but even so, save those medals. I'm saving all of those medals. Even so, from the high score challenge, they did mention us that they are going to give us an upgradable medal from there. So who knows? Maybe they're gonna upgrade the you know, the high score challenge medals. Who knows? Do you think that they're gonna upgrade the, you know, the new Organization 13 medals that we got when it was like when they gave you medals? We don't know. So well, just keep it easy and simple. Just, it's very easy to just say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna save all my medals, or I want to just sell them because it's actually making me like, oh, it's just there and it's not working. Hey, you know, just save your medals, okay? So I think that is all. Like, it's just a very quick info about that. Like, there's nothing else that I want to talk about, nothing else that I want to say. To be honest, it's just very simple and easy. Like, just save your medals. The illustrated King Mickey is gonna be very useful in my opinion. I think it's very cool. I think it's very useful. And in this case, yeah, save it. Like, pretty much save it. Save all the save. You know, save the. What I was saying? Oh yeah, save them. I'm sorry, I'm just a little bit confused. Save the medals that you think that they're gonna be upgradable sooner or later. Just save them. Like, imagine anything. I don't know. I don't think that we're gonna have a tier 11 until long time, because if they do the tier 11 until 12, 13, 14, what is gonna happen? They need to search a lot of content. If you already noticed, we're getting an upgradable medal, and then in the next 2 weeks, we're getting, well, pretty much in 2 weeks, we actually have a new medal right now. Like, they release the medal, then in the next week they release an upgraded medal, and then on the next week, about that time, they're actually releasing the new medal. Like, for example, we got actually the stained glasses, but when the stained glasses came, you know, when Belle when Snow White and Cinderella was there, what do we had? We had I forgot. Oh yeah, the Sora A, and what was the other one? Well, you get the point. Like, we got those 2 medals, and then later on we have Belle, and now we got the you know, the illustrated King Mickey. So you get the point. So they're not gonna release a lot of content right now. They're just gonna upgrade a medal, and then they're going to upgrade you know, to release a new medal. Upgrade a medal, release a new medal. I think that is gonna be the schedule. So save your jewels, save your medals. Right now, I'm still saving to actually pull for Belle. I'm almost half of the week. I'm actually half of the month, but I still believe that I'm gonna be able to get, you know, the illustrated one. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and check Robolo's channel later on. I think that he will spoil or give us a little bit of info about what is gonna be the next VIP, the next new medal that is gonna release and all that stuff. So I'll keep you in touch with that. Well, for my end, I think that is all that I wanted to talk about. So I hope that you enjoyed this medal. So let's go ahead and make a quick recap about this medal. So the medal itself, it's going to be 2-stack metal strength. So it's in general. You can use it on a fairy stars, well, to be honest, like a trio, Keyblade setup, a dual setup, or even you can go ahead and use it on the power setup. So he's a 2 metal strength stack ability, so he's actually very good. So for people who doesn't have any kind of jewels like me, or they just want to save for free to play players that they're struggling to have all these medals, you already have a free medal there, so you don't have to worry. You save your jewels, you're able to get those medals, and that's pretty much it. But for my opinion, that they're upgrading the older medals because they're being forgotten, Square Enix is doing a great job. Arsena is doing a good job to revive those old medals. So, well, I think that is all. I'm not gonna take more of your time. May your hearts be your guiding key, and I'll see you guys until the next update of Unicross. See you guys next time. Peace, guys.